Let's meet our officials for this match. Our first referee, Patrick Castillo, National Referee. The second referee is Herbert Matematico, Asian International Referee. And now the starters. First, for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Outside spiker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 2, team captain, Eliza Valdez. Center from the Far Eastern University, number 1, Kyle Negrito. Middle blocker from the College of St. Benil, number 6, Pangs Panaga. Opposite hitter from De La Salle University, number 7, Michelle Gumabao. Middle blocker from Ateneo, number 14, Bea De Leon. Outside spiker from Adamson University, number 23, Gemma Galanza. Starting libero from FEU, number 11, Kyla Atienza. Head coach for Creamline is Sherwin Menezes. And now the starters for the PLDT Whole Fiber Power Hitters. Opposite hitter from De La Salle University, number 5, Erica Santos. Outside spiker from the University of Oklahoma, number 6, Savannah Davison. Center from De La Salle University, number 9, Kim Fajardo. Middle blocker from La Salle, number 10, Machoy Baron. Middle blocker from the University of St. La Salle, number 13, Del Palomata. Outside spiker from Central Philippines University, number 17, Fiola Ceballos. Starting libero from the University of the East, number 8, team captain, Kat Arado. Head coach for PLDT is Rald Ricafort. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is Creamline versus PLDT. This is the PVL.
Match number 63 for your 2024 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference. A little exchange there in the starting lineup of Creamline. Tots Carlos, whether we see her or not, but she'll be on the bench right now. And the starting 7 rather for PLDT High Speed Hitters. Michelle Gumabao, who also is used to starting anyway, and probably would start in any other team. That's how great also the bench of Creamline is. But Savvy Davison and the rest of PLDT, after a scorching 5-game winning streak and, you know, beating a lot of great teams, including that match, that 5-setter against Chocomucho, really struggling in the last 2. It started with that 3-set defeat against Cherry, Tigo, where they really looked like they were scrambling, and then the loss to Signal, which really hurt them and helped everybody else get into the semifinals.
I mean, that's just a testament to how intense this conference has been and unpredictable.
Parang yung first rally natin, partner.
Yes, exactly. Intense and unpredictable.
It is. The championship really is up for grabs, partner.
Definitely. And I think we failed to mention that earlier during the pre-game. You know, it doesn't matter who's 1, 2, 3, and 4 because by the time we enter the semifinal series, it's going to be another round robin among those 4 teams who made it in.
But basically back to zero. Scheduling na lang yung ating yung pagtatalunan in terms of the rankings. As Ceballos now hangs and hits. I love how PLDT is starting though. For them, no bearing. This is, but they look like they really want to win.
I mean, nothing to lose for these girls, but there you go. MG, doesn't matter if she starts today, tomorrow, or yesterday. She will be a really, really strong force to reckon at the net. Very aggressive. Look at that.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, some conferences before she was the starter, Tots would come off the bench or the import would come up, diba? She would magkikipagpalitan sa import.
Sabi nga kasi nila, MG is so competitive.
Yes.
As in, well, everybody naman daw in the team, but when I speak with Ella or Eliza, they were saying, oh my goodness, si MG, akala mo pa sweet girl lang yan, pero in training, oh my God, she swings 100% of the time.
But that's also been her reputation since
Exactly.
college, no? She's
Exactly.
ultra competitive. Actually, yung batch nila naman talaga, nila Abby, nila, di ba? Napaka-competitive. As 2-1 ang ating score. Fajardo, by the way, speaking of competitive, with a first block for PLDT on Gemma Galanza, who will go serve now with 3-1 as our score as we send it over to Kyla Castillo.
Thank you so much, Boone. Prior to this game, I asked Coach Carlos about her current level of confidence, to which she replied, a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. Sabi niya, malaking bagay na naipanalo nila ang game against Choco Mucho, which took a lot of weight off their shoulders. She said, and I quote, may pressure naman palagi, pero talagang nabawasan nung nasecure namin ang spot sa semis. The road to the championship sure is a bumpy one, but Coach Carlos and the rest of the Cool Smashers are battle-tested and are in it for the ride. She says that with every hurdle that they face this conference, pinatibay lang nito ang sisterhood nila. Instead of letting the losses, miscues, and external pressure tear them apart, they use those as an opportunity to come together. With a renewed sense of confidence and their rhythms settling in, we can only expect all-out magic to happen today. This report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now or watch via PilipinasLive.com and experience PVL games live in HD and commercial-free anytime and anywhere in the world. Now back to you, Boone and Sue.
You're right, Kyla. We expect magic. The crowd came out today to expect magic from both these teams. Eliza Valdez, by the way, in that win against Choco Mucho, played from start to finish.
Oh, yes.
And she did say, I talked to her after, she did say she felt good in that match. It felt good to play throughout the match and be productive. And she also believes that it was their sharpest game of the conference.
Definitely. I mean, we covered that game, Boom, and when we saw the starting lineup, we ultimately thought na ito na yung mga ate versus the youngsters. You know, there's of course a mental aspect to that, and I guess really trying to milk that starting six.
Yeah. And it also goes to show how they react to a situation where their backs are against the wall,
Yes,
diba?
exactly. Because yun nga, parang sanabi ni Kyla in her report, you know, when the going gets tough, how do you respond to that? And that is actually a very huge character developing moment for the squad.
In the meantime, another point here for PLDT, who by all intents and purposes have had a good conference despite no KKD, despite no Jovi Brado, despite no Mika Reyes, and the addition of Kim Fajardo and Manjoy Baron, and the second conference of Savvy Davison. So a lot to build up on for the next few conferences as Creamline scores its 6th point, and Bea De Leon has seamlessly integrated herself here.
Super seamless, Boom. I mean, a lot of people have been asking me why I picked her as player of the game last game, because out of the 6, you got those 5 who you usually, you know, already expect to play that game. And for a newcomer like Bea De Leon to integrate herself really well in this new team, you're kind of happy to see how she's playing, especially in that game against her former team.
Right. And I remember saying this at the start of the conference. Creamline has had a record or a history of really developing middle blockers. Good middle blockers to be even better, diba? We can go down the list. Alam niyo na yan. Nag-finals MVP na yung isa, 5-time MVP of the conference na rin yung isa dyan.
Di lang middle blockers, but also we were talking earlier about Tots Carlos.
Yes.
Before she became this level of Tots Carlos, you know.
Gemma even.
Gemma as well, of course.
Santos. Nice off speed for Erica. That's her 3rd point. 7-all. They came to play, both these two teams. Regardless of stakes or no stakes, or pride or no pride, these individuals are ultra competitive. They want to win. Savvy serves it out. 8-7. Creamline ahead. Technical timeout. But it's playoff atmosphere here inside the Phil Sports Arena. By the way, Arena Plus, a stake sa sports. We're happy to have you with us on this Thursday as Abby Davison and the rest of PLDT trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, while Creamline trying to consolidate a huge win from Choco Mucho, and as Kyla Castillo said, trying to build more momentum going into the semifinals. Kasi ayaw mo naman nang pumasok ka na semis na medyo on a losing note.
Of course. I mean, whatever it takes to get you that kind of confidence. Because again, by the semi-final round, it's back to 0.
And you have to be ultra sharp in the semis.
Exactly.
Per point.
Exactly.
Because of the competition. I mean, Petrogas on fire. Cherry Tigo on fire. Creamline now bouncing back.
Before coming to this day, boom, we didn't know who the 4 teams will advance to the semi-final round. So imagine the semi-final series.
Yeah, and may I, not to exclude, of course, Choco Mucho in the conversation, who've been very sharp all throughout the conference and got challenged the last time out by Farm Fresh. So they want to kind of fix some things also going into the semi-finals. Championship is up in the air. 10-8 is the score. So is this game so far. Kim faking the attack. No fake there from Kyle. Gemma goes for it. Davison. Ceballos getting ready. Block out.
Kim Fajardo trying to play mental games as well, you know, going for that seemingly like a swing for an attack, but you think about it, she's a back row hitter and nagsumusubok talaga magpakagat ng blockers in that last rally.
And that's when you know that Kim Fajardo is really healthy.
Yes.
Because kilala mo siya, you've played with her. She has gone through a couple of years of of major injuries. So now you know her. There's a bounce, there's a spring, and her joy seems to be back. And you try some trickery in her game, so you know she's healthy, and she's loving her stint here in PLDT. As Gemma flies in.
Ooh, wow, Gemma Galanza going through that solid wall at the net.
10-point average for her. Loose block from Santos and Baron.
Yeah, there's quite a gap there in between the two.
PDL with a 1-point lead. Davison also top 10 in receiving, by the way.
Yes.
She knows she's a target. Oh! Fajardo misjudging. Mahirap nga naman yun, Z. Ang tikit na tikit sa net.
No, I'm looking at Majoy and Kim right now. I mean, Kim cannot jump, so she had to wait underneath the net. But also, you know, anticipating that Majoy could have gotten that already over on 1.
But they move on.
Yep.
Swipe. Gemma with a pancake. Eliza from behind. Creamline with the aid of the net.
Again, another healthy girl we're seeing right now, Eliza Valdez. You know, you mentioned full minutes in their last game against Choco Mucho, and then now, you know, you see glimpses of her, how strong and formidable she is from the back row.
Ganda pa ng timing, packet na semifinals. Oh, that's a good one from Joy. Trajectory, nakapatong sa bola. Cuts that little 3-0 run by Creamline.
And that was a perfect pass from Fiola Ceballos. Kim Fajardo did not have to run down the court to set that one. And perfect pass most likely means a set to the middle blocker.
Out of system. And 2 straight points by PLDT.
Ceballos, you know, she's really tough to read at the net because look at that. Her elbow is usually under and low for your typical volleyball swing. But she always hits high, gets a touch on the block, or in that case, a touch on the floor defenders. But service error did not quite help their run here.
Gigigil na siguro sila Mika at KKD makalaro dito, no?
Yes, of course.
This team is going to look very different.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous with them. Jovi too, of course. As Ceballos scores again, 13 will be serving 14. Perfect.
Yes. Perfect execution.
High speed hitters. Gumabaw. One of the most efficient players from Creamline. But now she's going to get a lot of court time. Okay, let's explain this. Z,
Okay.
the PVL fans, mostly, especially the Creamline fans, know the situation that probably when Creamline gets into the semifinals, there will be a game, if not the first game of their semifinals. They may not have Tots Carlos because it's already out there, talked about in news outlets of her trip to Korea for her, what's the word I'm looking for a tryout?
Tryout for the professional league in Korea. And that's why we're seeing, you know, Michelle Gumabaw having more playing time now, and they're trying to test the waters on how that's going to look.
And get ready already for that game in case. 16-14 is our score, Creamline. Awesome live sports viewing is guaranteed with Signal yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Switch now and get up to 3 months with no cash out. Visit www.signal.tv/switch for more details. Boom Gonzalez, Sierra Vasho, with Kyla Castillo roaming the Phil Sports Arena. Packed all the way up for the 2 games today. Cherry Tigo extended and challenged by Galleries today. Extended into a 5th set. And hopefully Ea Laure is well and good. She had a couple of stumbles earlier that looked painful as Eliza Valdez overcooks this hit.
Trying trying to go for that a super sharp angle away from the blockers. But not enough clip or height at that one.
15 will be serving 16. Kim serves to Eliza. Kumabaw, right pin. Sent back. Hiningi ulit ni MG. That's why.
I mean, if you miss it the first time, chances are, alam mo naman, again, the competitive level at this point. Hihingin yan for the next one.
Tsaka ito si Michelle. Sa sobrang bigat ng kamay, partner, you have to block her correctly or else yung
Yes.
rebound na yan, yung deflection,
Tatalsik lang.
tatalsik lang talaga siya. Kasi ang bigat pumalo.
Correct.
What a good reaction there by the younger Galanza. Fajardo chooses Palomata, who goes for the kill.
Del Palomata finding that seam to her left. Capitalizing that one. Perfect timing, perfect height.
Perfect pass. And a perfect spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan. Good serve. Savvy Davison, who in her second conference of PLDT, proving that that first one was no fluke. She is still as prolific as ever, and in my book, maybe even got better in an all-around aspect here.
Oh, yes. You know, she got her first conference in under her belt last year. So this time, parang more or less naka-warm up na, kumbaga, nakatikim na rin how the PVL is like, the whole experience is like here.
Ceballos gets it through.
Yola Ceballos catching the late arms of Bea de Leon there. Has not established yet. There's a little space between her and the net na ilusot ni Viola.
Timeout muna tayo.
Si Viola na yung nandito, so 1 na tayo. Pero yung first attack, depende kay Mape kung
Okay, guys.
dahan-dahan lang tayo, dahan-dahan.
Let's go. Sorry. Lang. Yes.
Alam pag-alanganin, ayusin lang yung set para makapalo tayo ng maganda. Timing yan sa receive, timing, taas yung bola. Let's go, let's go!
All in, Creamline!
Let's work.
Well, Coach Sherwin calls that timeout because PLDT gets its first lead of the match. In the meantime, get 7-day premium access to NBA, PBA, UAP, PVL, and other leagues, and exclusive shows when you download Pilipinas Live app. Register now for free. 3-0 run by PLDT. They take the lead for the first time. Endgame. And Tots Carlos makes her first appearance in the match. We all know why.
But also, you know, you can't really take away that playing experience, that game minutes. Kasi kakaiba talaga yung naglalaro ka sa game mismo versus training. So, you know, as much as Tots might not or will not be here for game number 1, there are so many other games after her trip.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So, kailangan pa rin na, you know, make sure everything's in tune.
And from a situational standpoint, naghahabol na sila ngayon.
Correct.
And they need their go-to scorer. That's why she's in the match.
Also, you can see PLDT effectively targeting Eliza Valdez on that serve for them to get out-of-system sets just like this. But, you know, Tots Carlos, well-seasoned, very high volleyball IQ.
And very high spiking efficiency at 42%.
Grabe, 40.
42%. Fardo was there. Santos denied. And nobody home. 2 quick points for Creamline, and they tie the match at 19.
Great blocking there. Jana Galanza stabilizing at the net.
Blocking was a major topic in the game that we did, Z, against Chocomucho for them. Hinatid sa kabila. A chance to counter here. Gemma and Tots in the right and left pin. Dito naman kay Ate. And they take over the lead. 3-0 run.
Good timeout, good substitution on the side of the Cool Smashers. I mean, we were talking about blocking. Del Talamata did get a touch there, but no follow through. But did you see that last sequence? Left to right talagang tinakbo.
Let's listen in.
So, unahin nyo na yung support dun sa banda.
Dito, coach.
Para kay Sam.
Okay.
Tapos pag nag-chance, ikot kayo.
Balik tayo ng konti.
Cut na ngayon. Cut. Go, 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 go.
Go, ate! Tulong! Isa pa! Langito! Go, isa pa, isa. Receive ka. Bawat kami receive. Reality!
And this is why Tots Carlos is also in. She scored at 1 point. Ngayon,
Yep.
hindi mo na alam, you're blocking. You got Gemma here, and then you have Tots here who just scored. Just the threat, I guess, is the word that I'm looking for. And then Gemma scores here on that left pin.
Yeah. I mean, also, you know, that double substitution was a way to make sure that there are 3 spikers in the front row.
For Mafe
Correct.
to choose from.
Especially, we're already at the tail end of set number 1. Talagang you want to maximize your opportunity in terms of attacking.
So Creamline with their own 3-0 run. Boy, ang ganda ng ilag ni Arado at saka ni Davison dun.
You saw Catarado telling Sabi to let that one go.
Don't get it. Don't get it. Risa Sato on your screens.
Serving for the High Speed Hitters.
Now we see you, Risa. No point in hiding. Another one of those middle blockers for Creamline. Sheila Caseo is in for PLDT. Oh, Davison, Pancake, Ceballos. Masyadong malakas, partner.
He was way under that ball. Not enough height or not enough time for her to, you know, get into that runway for an approach to that set.
Parang nanggigil din, ano? 21 serving 20. What a first set so far. 2 serving. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
That was called in. You can expect a challenge here.
Even Coach Raldrick Ford, their head coach, is in disbelief.
Yeah. Coach Manolo Refuya will bring up the challenge card for ball in, ball out. Say it's worth it. Yeah.
This time again, tail end, and our score is 21-20. Nothing to lose here.
Crucial point. Ooh. This one drops in though.
I mean, because the speed behind that serve was pretty high, and eagle eyes there for our linesman to call that in.
Of course, Creamline, the best serving team in the league. Targeting Davison again. Reverse to Santos. Oh. And the pinball doesn't work for Majoy. As Panaga will be credited for the point there. Creamline now. Another 3-0 run. Make that a 5-1 run.
Oh, wow.
Since they lost the lead earlier, they've come up with a 5-1 run after the timeout of Coach Sherwin. So, again, good timeout there as Majoy tries to get it back. Nope. Valdez was there for the dig.
Too tight there. But again, PLDT, Kim Fajardo always activating the middle there.
Double sub for PLDT, Samonte, and D-Mac coming in. Samonte, Ceballos, and Majoy will be fed by that legend right there.
Good serve.
As expected. Good reaction there. Arado keeps it alive, but nobody there for the third ball.
Everybody was just on that left side of the court trying to hustle
Support, yeah.
along with Kat Arado.
Tots just selling that swing so well.
Yep. Nobody on the side of the high-speed hitters for that third touch.
Another thing that she's really improved in the previous years.
Yes.
Yung mga dinks na yun, yung mga tips. So
Yeah.
ooh, that's definitely bouncing out. Saving one set point for PLDT. 22, serving 24.
Creamline definitely serving long in this match. Something, you know, could have still learned from Coach Tai, because I remember, you know, sitting beside him, he would always say, make sure your serves are on point.
Speaking of on point, the set was on point, the run was on point, the swing was on point for Bangs Panaga.
Bangs Panaga once again, number 2 in blocking, double-digit output in their last match.
They win first set, 25-22. .28 minutes, and Creamline surges ahead 25-22. They relinquished the lead at one point, but they came up with a run after Coach Sherwin called it timeout. That's what champion teams do. They just know when to do it. And they're regaining their form as of late, talking about the Cool Smashers.
I mean, it's not just about timing, but also the people involved in those crucial moments of changes. During that timeout, or before that timeout, they had the double substitution. Tots Carlos maximized time in the front row. I mean, natapos dun yung rotation, yung set number 1 when Tots was in the front. And yeah, making sure, you know, they produce as many points as possible, especially at the tail end of that set.
Even whether she scored or whether she was a threat, na panghatak lang ng blocker. That's the value of Tots Carlos. Look at the numbers here.
Very close.
Yeah, close match, yeah.
In every department, attacks, just a 1-point difference. Same with blocks, aces, tabla, one ace each. And then errors, again, it's not just about the numbers, but also the timing for when errors happen.
And unfortunately for PLDT, theirs were at the end. Savvy Davison on your screens, 2 points, averaging 18 a game, but also in top 10 and receiving. And speaking of, she also did very well. 18 receptions, 8 digs alongside her 29 in that heartbreaking loss that they had against their sister team and the Signal HD Spikers. So that's already history. We move on to the second set of this matchup.
Savvy.
PLDT with their first point.
I wonder how they feel at this point in the tournament.
Yeah.
You know, so much promise, especially that time when they beat Choco Mucho.
Correct.
Everybody was going crazy when that happened, and you know. But again, bigger picture here, it's such a tight conference with 12 teams competing, and only 4 will advance to the next round.
Mr. Jonathan Nang.
Attorney Lily also always in attendance.
Yeah, you're right. They were on a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah.
They were as hot as any other team, but that is also a testament to, number one, the format that we have here in the PVL, that 1 or 2 losses just, as we say, Sir Bajit Del Rosario, 1 or 2 losses just derails your campaign, and it's a testament to the competition, really. This conference, just amazing. Galanza on that scissor play from Creamline, a trademark already for the Cool Smashers.
This time, Gemma Galanza making sure she makes up for that point. She missed a while ago, but again, this is, you know, the usual play that we see from the Cool Smashers. Very effective. Parang siguro kahit nakapikit na tong mga to, magagawa ng tama.
Oh, alam ko yung sinasabi mo usual play, pero
Ang daming usual play.
parang hirap pa rin bantayan.
Correct. Because there's just so many plays in their book right now.
Kim saving this one. Chance ball. That's a good ball by Eliza, or by Kat Arado to Eliza. The tip. Kim will send it and shoot it to Savvy, and Savvy scores.
Savvy Davison just in awe of how Kim Fajardo was running up and down the court, you know, chasing that ball, getting an overpass also from the side of the Cool Smashers, and being able to set Savvy Davison the kind of set that she wants and needs at that point.
Lai will get it back. Kim Fajardo was saying that was not. They're challenging it because I think Kim Fajardo was saying here, she's right here on our side.
Yeah.
She's saying that it was a net block, that there was no block touch
Yeah.
on the Eliza Valdez hit.
Eliza again was trying to go for that super nipes na cross-court shot. Let's see. It's hard to tell from our
Where we were,
perspective
right?
also if it was beyond her blocking arm.
The rally continued, pero sumenya si Kim sa coaching staff to challenge.
Yeah.
And she was the one right in front of Eliza. So, we will see. One of the toughest to call, always ang block touch, as we know.
Yep.
And that's probably where we need the challenge the most, in these block touch opportunities.
That's right. Since the challenge system has been introduced, you know, it has shifted to the volleyball knowledge as well. Na kahit tumama, dati kahit tumama na sa net, not over na.
Correct. Not
But,
over, not over. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
And honestly, partner, on all the years I've been doing it, I hated it. I hated it that we just settled for the not over thing.
Yep.
When sometimes it's clear na meron talagang touch.
Correct. I mean, you gotta put the physics behind it also.
Correct.
It's not gonna rebound a certain way
I get
if
it,
there were
yeah.
no block touches involved.
I'm so happy for that for that one. That is definitely not over.
Ooh.
And so is that. And sending it to the net. Mababa para kay Savvy.
Again, it's those super cross-court shots that, you know, not enough height, not enough clip maybe. It doesn't go over.
5-2. Kat will send it high. That's what she loves. Savvy gets them their 6th point as we check in with Kyla Castillo.
Thank you so much, Boom. Hindi natatapos ang lahat dito. Ito ang sinabi sa akin ni Kat Arado nang kamustahin ko siya kanina. The PLDT High Speed Hitters' dream might have been cut short. They might have been bent, but know that they are definitely not broken. Kat now serves as a beacon of optimism, reminding the team to hold their heads high, for they have so much more to look forward in the conferences to come. In her words, hindi na namin tinitingnan ang mga pagkatalo. We just believe that the best is yet to come. With their newest additions, both seasoned players and UAAP standouts, Kat is certainly certain that they'll be propelling to new heights. Bumenzi, throughout the first set, you've been talking about how exciting the air is with both teams just playing their hearts out. Well, we can credit that to Creamline's competitive nature and PLDT's nothing-to-lose attitude. And you know what's scary with a team that's got that attitude? They will play with a level of fearlessness that would be hard to match. Let's see if they can turn the tides around. This report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for only 149 pesos per month. Now back to the panel.
At tayo makikinabang dyan, Kyla. Tayo as fans, the people who are watching here and watching on TV or online, we're getting a really competitive match between these two sluggers. Savvy Davison giving them their 8th point, so we go into the technical timeout. We'll be back. Plus Astig sa Sports. Great to have you with us here at the Phil Sports Arena and over One Sports, the Pilipinas Live app, and on RPTV. As we see a score right now, PLDT looking to take the second set.
Got friends and families in attendance for both of our squads.
Friends, families, and celebrities. 8-4.
Aim friends din kasi celebrities.
Oh, yun din. Four serving 8. What a serve. And what a receive. What a receive by Savvy Davison. Off a very sharp serve from Lai. Look at this serve, but look at that first ball.
Perfect pass.
Palamata serving. Calanza saw the opening. Nobody home down the line.
No blockers were established in that last sequence. But, you know, Gemma Galanza still able to find the seams down the line, cross court, in between the blockers. Definitely a sign of a high-level athlete here.
Averaging 10 points a game. That's her lowest in a while, and an average for Gemma Galanza, but you know that's not her concern. It's when she scores, and then the championship, of course. But that's also because Tots Carlos is just in a different level now in terms of her scoring. So
42. I mean, just to put it in context, the outside or opposite hitter position usually get 30% okay na yan.
Okay, yeah.
For middle blockers, it's 50. But if you go beyond that mark, oh my goodness.
11-5 PLDT.
Santos to Valdez. Run and gun. Sent back. Gumabog gets a hand on it. Ceballos gets ready, but it is Majoy who takes it. The toss to Galanza. Denied. Babalik kay Gemma. Gemma rolls it. Arado sends it to Ceballos. Sumilip sa depensa and 4 touches apparently. Called by our up referee, Patrick Castillo.
Yeah, 2 players getting a hand on that first ball.
Oh, yung kay Erica tsaka kay Kat.
Fiola or
Fiola
Kat?
ba? Okay. Sharp call. 6-11. Sav from behind.
Oh, wow.
Bumalik. Oh, Atienza. But Majoy will not be denied.
Majoy was denied twice, both by Kyla Atienza with a one-arm dig. This time, you know, acknowledging that and going to a different spot. Look at
Ayoko dyan. Ayoko dyan.
third time's the charm, boom.
Dito tayo. Great start by PLDT here in the set.
Oh, wow.
Arado with a one-handed dig herself. Gagaling ng mga libero natin dito.
Every spot is a showdown.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Another one. Sav with an angle. Ho-ho!
Majoy Barot saying sorry to Kim because ilang beses na niyang inagawan ng second ball tong si Kim, and this time, you know, Sammy Davison just putting it away.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng bayan. She's been trying to target
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Angle.
Sino magdidikoy dito? O, isang receive muna ulit ha. And nalalamangan tayo pag balikan ng bola, hindi tayo maka-counter. Nakaka-stop tayo, hindi tayo maka-counter. So, hingin ng bola. Ha? Let's go.
Hey!
Let's go, go!
We got one.
All in, Creamline!
Happy!
Michelle Gumabo, for those who missed, started the first set, started the second set. But Carlos came towards the end of the first set for the finishing touches for the Creamline win. Second set, a completely different story right now. Biggest lead of PLDT is right now at 7. Chema in the middle. Kim was there. Kat will set it to Sav. De Jesus. Fajardo to Majoy. De Jesus will set to Gumabao. Kept alive by Ceballos, and Savvy will just roll it over. Sa gitna! Doug! Counter-attack! Bang!
Sabby Davison, I knew from that approach along that she gave her 100% full swing, full windup, and full follow-through, getting that point.
What about those
Look
dig,
at that.
and
Yes.
dig passes ni Arado? On point eh.
Grabe, tinatayuan na lang eh.
Run and gun. Panaga gets it this time.
Forte play from Bangs Panaga.
What a flip, yeah.
And Savvy just a little too late on that block.
I'm sure you guys can hear fans of Gemma Galanza behind us. And again, good judgment there, Kat Arado. How good is Kat Arado? And how long has she been this good, right?
I know, you're right. When she was in the UE collegiate level,
Galing na.
parang lahat siya na yung tinitingnan, tinututukan.
Yeah.
Bakit ka dito sa pros, siya pa rin.
Philippine team.
Philippine team
Ganun din.
pa rin.
Napakagaling, napakahusay.
So definitely a consistent high-level athlete that we have here.
And very positive. When you talk to her,
Oh, yes.
very
Oh,
positive
yes.
person.
And we had them on the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Talagang sinasabi niya, you know, and it's funny enough, she was with the 2 new recruits, Sheila Kiseo and Keisha Bedonia. They were saying, kami talaga yung maiingay, so
Yeah.
perfect na kami yung dumating today.
Yeah.
And we see that in action here on the game, on the court.
9 serving 15. Oh, here comes Creamline with a little mini run.
Bangs Panaga, one of the lethal servers in the league. Number 9 in serving.
Creamline, again, number 1 as a team.
Yep.
Savvy gets it back. Sent back. Kim goes for it! Dug by Galanza. Action at the net. And it will be a point for PLDT. Wow. Ano ba? No bearing ba to?
I mean, again, boom, you cannot just play as if it's nothing. You always play as if it's your
Two proud teams going at it. Let's look at that violation there, the infraction on the Michelle Gumabao tip, which means 16 for PLDT, 10 for Creamline. For all volleyball fans of PVL, UAPN Spikers Turf can now be enjoyed on One Sports via high definition. Catch the games on One Sports HD, Channel 17, only on Signal. One Sports HD is available to all active Signal prepaid and postpaid subscribers. PLDT continues to roll here, back to a 7-point lead.
Maximizing the efforts here in the front row. Santos this time getting a check ball, continuing the momentum the high-speed hitters have.
Biggest lead now for PLDT at 8. What has changed in your eyes, Z?
I mean, the high-speed hitters have been playing a little bit more aggressively this time around. But bigger picture, it seems like the Cool Smashers have yet to find the good rhythm in this set.
Wow. Kill block. Santos on Valdez. Timeout, Coach Sherwin. His team is down 9.
Okay. Tayo lang ang receiver.
Okay, thanks.
Cover tayo. Ang lalaki niya, no? Sabi naman sa inyo, pag di tayo naka-receive, cover tayo. Paano na maganda, cover.
Yes, coach.
Pag naka-receive tayo, magko-combination tayo.
Yes, coach.
Ha?
Yes, coach. Atras ako. Sorry.
Kaya medyo alanganin, bato na din sa open. Let's go. Hapon na.
Okay, let's go! All in! Creamline!
Cherry Tigo winning earlier today. As we see Mr. Miko Halili, of course, from Signal TV, our head of sports and content. Cherry Tigo winning in 5, though, against Galleries, but all they needed was 2 sets. As we said earlier, PLDT and the girls that they will welcome back into the next conference.
Ooh, nice serve there.
So what's your takeaway from this conference if you're a PLDT fan, Z, and seeing how they play and seeing how dangerous they can be, but just falling a little bit short of the semifinals?
I mean, you just gotta be excited overall, boom. And, you know, once again, bigger picture here is despite the lack of healthy pieces in their team, you know, they made it this far. They made it. They were so close to making it to the Final Four, but again, it was just the odds against them. And again, 6 teams trying to vie for that 4 spots for the semifinals. Overall, you know, it might be a little disappointing at that moment, but overall, it's such a good conference. And again, paano pa kung healthy yung tatlo nila?
Yeah. Lesson also, you gotta really stay sharp against every single team here in the PVL. As BDL unable to close that point. Savvy has been on fire.
Oh.
Dug by Gemma. Michelle with a counter. And it will be a Creamline point. Michelle with 5 points today as a starter. And double sub, the role that Michelle plays for Creamline is the role that Tots is playing today for that team. As part of the double sub. Mafi Galanza will set to Tots and Eliza, and also to BDL. Good serve by Mafe.
Again, targeting the weaker passer in Savi Davison here, who's actually part of the top 10.
Receiving, yeah.
In,
She's, I think, number 8.
Yeah, number 8 in
yeah.
passing.
Out of system, Kat will send it over. Dog by Ceballos. Santos on the other end. The lead is 7. Sorry, the lead is 9 rather. Oh, ganda na sagutan natin dito. Arado with coverage. Sav will do it again. And puts it away. She is relentless, but so has been Kat Arado.
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, if you got that much of support on the floor, I mean, chances are I'm going to get inspired to swing as hard as I can. Savi also enjoying that rally.
Look at her breathing heavily. And overcompensating. She's breathing hard still until now.
Puffing and puffing on the court. But getting some laughs there and high fives with Kat Arado.
They go back to her, or her side at least. But that is out. Third service error for Valdez here today.
Liza seems a little bit disappointed at her serves. You know, usually one of the heavier servers in the league.
She receives there. Galanza will be rejected on an emphatic, impending second set win for PLDT. They have 11 set points.
Erica Santos just reading that one perfectly. Look at the hang time. Was able to wait for that last-minute adjustment from Gemma.
Mahaba ang wingspan ni Erica.
That's right. Free ball.
For Creamline. PDL. Saves another set point.
Always expect a set to the middle blocker from a good pass, from a free ball.
Combination play! Kim Fajardo executing it. Erica Santos finishing it. And we are all tied up. 25-14 in the second set to Creamline and PLDT. You're watching the PVL. 24 minutes is what it took here in the second set for PLDT to bounce back 25-14 after losing 22-25 in the first. This is the final game of our PVL Thursday. Day number 27 in your Premier Volleyball League. All right, partner, take me through that second set and what made the difference. There were a lot of exciting rallies in that second set.
Definitely, boom. The last set, set number 2, it seems like the high-speed hitters are just a little bit more tuned in, on point in every touch they get off the ball. Everybody contributing, everybody playing aggressive. Look at that, Erica Santos also making an impact in set number 2 in terms of blocking and attacking. And as we see the statistics on your screens, attack points talagang mas lumamang ang high-speed hitters in terms of productions, even in blocking. And, you know, more errors coming from the side of the Creamline Cool Smashers. They seemed like a little bit more timid in set number 2 as well. And especially, you know, finding, talking about the high-speed hitters, finding that groove, targeting the weaker spots coming off the serves. Talagang nawala din talaga yung transition into setting good attackers in that last set.
PLDT's blocking was on point in that second set, and they kept their errors down, so they cleaned up their game. So we are tied at 1-all. Cherry Tigo, as we said, won in 5 sets earlier against Galleries Tower, who gave them a real workout. Coach Kung Fu and Coach Lerma went at it in our first game. And Cherry Tigo, all they needed to do was not just win, they actually could have still made the semifinals even if they lost.
Yep.
But as long as they got the 2 sets.
Yep.
So even if they lost 3-2, even if they lost that 5th set, because they were able to get the 2 sets,
Yep.
points-wise, they you know, jump into the semifinals.
That's right. I mean, that's how intense the matchups are in this conference. You know, umaabot sa hindi lang games won, but also the points that you rack up for every match.
Correct. That's how competitive it has been, and that's how PLDT was watching our first game and seeing how would they approach that. And that must be hard, see, if you're a player and you have been, obviously, knowing that your fate is dependent on not only a win, not only a win or a loss of another team, but that complication pa na, oh no, 2 sets.
Pati bilangan ng puntos, iisip mo minamath.
Yeah. And then you enter the game, wala na kayong chance, but look at them there.
Yeah, yep.
You know, that's why credit has to go to them, because they came out here with all guns blazing.
Joaquin Fajardo winning the jousts here so far.
Savvy from behind, fires one with Bernadette Pons, who will start the second set in lieu of Eliza Valdez. But Sherwin maybe also preserving some of his players for the semifinal run. Thoughts we already explained. Eliza, then Denise Lazaro not playing. She's right behind the bench in Civis, yes.
That play just works so well, though.
All these years for them. Kahit sino pa, no? Especially if Gemma is the one finishing it. 2-1. I see them attending to Eliza Valdez also on the bench, by the way. The trainers.
Seems like something on her foot, on her knee. Her knee. It seems like it's her knee.
And hopefully, it's nothing serious. There's Denise. Right beside Pao Soriano. And Eliza on the bench being attended to by a couple of trainers. Oh, the assist was there, but they couldn't keep it in play. 4 points for Majoy Baron. Makibalita muna tayo kay Kyla Castillo.
Thank you so much, Boom. Now, you know what, Boom and Z, apart from their very supportive fans, pressure is what fuels the Creamline Cool Smashers. They love it. At least that's what Coach Sherwin Menezes told me. Boom and Z, we all know that championships are rarely won alone. It takes a whole lot of trust and an undying team spirit. Prior to this game, Gemma Galanza talked about having this total team effort earlier and how grateful she is na paunti-unti na nilang nakukuha ulit yung laro nila. In her words, I'm glad that we're peaking at the right time, but we still have a lot of things to polish. To this, she added that she maintains just the right amount of confidence because at the end of the day, malayo pa, hindi pa tapos ang laban. Now, coming into the third set, let's see if they can really turn this pressure into power. All this and more when you download the Pilipinas Live app for only 149 pesos per month. Now back to you, Boom and Z.
Thank you very much. A challenge supposed to be by PLDT pero umamin na lang na hindi umabot yung pancake.
Yeah, yeah.
So they awarded the point to PLDT. That will be the third point. Now this will be the fourth point of a Majoy Baron ace.
Still targeting the passing hitter in Bernadette Pons here. This time that goes to Gemma.
By the way, that is the 10th ace of the year, of the conference rather, for Majoy Baron. Chance ball, a high one. This time, Kyla got to it. Again, there's going to be a challenge here. Probably on that pancake again, see?
Right.
Yeah, floor touch, eh, oh. Papasikat yata sa'yo si Coach Manolo. Pansinin mo ako dito, see?
Not to me, but the referees.
Okay. Floor touch challenge on Kyle Negrito's attempt after the 1-2 play, if I'm not mistaken, of Kim Fajardo.
Here we go. Ooh,
Sharp.
call
Yeah,
there.
good one from PLDT. So that's a little run here by PLDT. For them to score now 5-3.
Good serve.
Pons. Block out. First point for the former FU star.
Bernadette Pons making sure she hits high and she chooses the shorter blocker in Kim Fajardo. Smart move there.
Daming taga-FU dito, represented. Playing and on the bench as Davison. Pag kanya nakalayo, nahihirapan talaga si Savi, ano?
Too early on that swing and way under that ball. Now we're tied at 5.
Better start by Creamline here. Got buried early in the second set, and a heavy serving of Bangs Panaga has made a difference. 6 points for her, and a third service ace for Bangs.
Last game, Bangs Panaga getting 2 aces. And again, I remember she was across the net from me, Boom. I was teammates with Ella also.
Yeah,
we were playing so hard to not be served by Bangs Panaga.
She has 12 aces in the conference, 3 today.
Serving for PLDT, Kim Fajardo.
Here's another one. A pretty
Oh, yeah.
savvy server. Goes to Atienza. Reverse to Michelle. Counter attack by PLDT here. 6-all is our score. From behind, Gemma with a push. Again, the height that Savvy likes. Basang-basa na at amoy na ni Kat Arado itong kanyang partner na si Savvy pag siya yung nagsa-secondary center. Ano?
That's right, but
Ganda ng mga pasa niya lagi kay Savvy.
it's a perfect out-of-system set. Not too close to the net, not too high or not too low. And again, a sign of a good and high-level outside hitter is the way you adjust to every set, especially the out-of-system sets.
And by the way, bump set palagi yung kay Kat. Minsan nakatalikod pa kay Sam.
Correct.
So,
Kahit nakatalikod,
Yeah,
you know, she's
she knows where.
able to deliver the ball exactly where it needs to go.
7-all, 1-all. Very good game here. Third set between PLDT and Creamline as we go into the night tonight, Thursday. Mababa naman para kay Palomata. So, Creamline goes to the technical timeout ahead. Arena Plaza Stigsa Sports. Highly competitive, technically non-bearing match between two very proud teams, Creamline and PLDT. 8-7, third set, 1-all.
Serving for Creamline, Michelle Gumagaw.
Mitch will get us going for this rally. Ceballos helping out Davison. Davison,
Ooh, nice.
no need for help there.
Kim Fajardo making it easy for Savvy, getting one blocker in front of her.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan. Yung bentang-benta
Yes.
ni Palomata. Yung kanyang approach. Pons gets it back. Good dive there by Sav. Negrito will go back to Pons. Arado na naman!
Wow.
PVL! Fajardo puts it up. Ceballos right behind the blockers.
Try and try. You gotta be relentless at this point, especially seeing how both of these squads' floor defenders are doing so well. Grabe. Sacrificing their bodies just to make sure they put the ball up. Commendable effort for both of our squads here.
Gemma, perfect pass. Perfect coverage for her too. Mitch from behind. Chance to counter here for PLDT. Ceballos. Blackout. 7 points for her.
Time 2 points up for your high-speed hitters is Fiola Ceballos. Again, with that elbow underneath, very low. You really can't read, as you know, as a blocker, you really can't read where she's trying to hit it to.
Very interesting mechanics, you know, in terms of her swing.
Meanwhile, Bernadette Pons, very textbook play, textbook approach. Look at that form. And look at that court vision, that peripheral vision, making it go through Santos there.
9 will be serving 10. Good pass there by Savvy. Sets up Erica Santos from the right pin.
I mean, what a spectacular setting job here by Kim Fajardo, working that opposite setting.
Oh, yes.
Again, getting one-on-one at the net. Erica Santos did not even get a touch on that blocker.
9 points on 7 attacks for Erica. Good serve there by Dell. And BDL hangs and hits.
Was able to work with that set. She was a little underneath that ball. Miss-hit, pero pumuntos.
10 serving 11. Xavi continues to receive. Bumalik kay Majoy. Gemma. Check out. 8 points for her.
Joy was saying, pasok ko pa yung braso ko. A little less penetrative block there. And her arms was also facing outside. Rebound. Went out. Gemma gets the point.
Xavi again over-receives. And that's why she gets targeted. She's improved a lot. She's in the top 10, but still, if you're the other team, you want to keep serving to her.
Yeah.
Just to overload her.
Exactly. Just tire her out, you know, because at one point when you're tired, you're not going to think anymore. And that's the goal, you know, overall.
That's a perfect pass, though, from her. Dive by Bernadette Pons. Left-handed swing by Panaga. Chance ball for Creamline. Gemma is waiting. Negrito takes it. That's a third touch. Shoot to Galanza. And she puts it away.
Again, effort is there on both squads. But look at that. Talagang mas nanggigil lang. Gemma Galanza finding that sweet spot.
That's a great set, though.
Also, Banks Panaga is able to get Majoy to jump along with her there.
Nice cut also by Gemma on that ball to get the angle that she wanted. 13-11 for Creamline. Xavi continues to receive. Oh, Santos fires a bullet. 10 points for Erica.
Erica unstoppable on that right pin.
Only averaging 6.5, although this has really been a great conference for Erica. She had a really good conference the last time out.
Yeah.
Even better this conference. So she's also on the right track, on the upward trend from an individual standpoint.
I mean, because if you look at her, she doesn't seem the most athletic, but she's tall. She packs the power behind that swing.
She's got
Long arms.
long arms.
That wingspan for an effective blocker, definitely. And the height as well, you know. She gets up on that ball.
And this is as confident as we've seen her
Yes.
for PLDT. Found a home here. 13 serving 14. Pump pass. Medyo mali yung diskarte. Oy, pumasok pa! Arado apologizes. She thought it was going to roll out or fly out.
She definitely hesitated on that one, but she already followed the path of the ball. But last minute, she let it go.
Yeah, nice spot for Bernadette Pons on a move brought to you by Honda Motorcycle. Good save by Pons. Mitch gets it through the blockers on an out-of-system play. 16-13 Creamline. Arena Plus, Stig sa Sports. Savvy Davison with 16 points on 14 attacks. Michelle Gumabao, 7 points on 7 attacks. Both starters for their respective teams. Pangs Panaga also doing very well as usual. 7 points, 3 aces today for Pangs. As Gemma sends it to the net.
Momentum breaker there. Got second technical timeout.
Majoy. Oh! Gives one back.
Now serving Pangs Panaga.
17-14. Sav. Right on top of that ball. And with a lot of speed too. Power, speed. She's got it all. Siya pa rumisiba, no?
Exactly. Receive mo, talo mo. And it's usually, you know, when you pass and if you pass well, you get that nice groove, you know.
Yeah, momentum. Ano ang tawag na doon? Parang,
Parang buwelo.
yun. That's a perfect word. Parang doon ka kukuha eh, no?
Yep, yep. Especially, you know, if it's a good pass, parang ay, gaganahan ka na coach.
Bigay mo sa akin yan.
Exactly.
Huwag mo bibigay sa iba yan. And Sav scores again. Savvy Davison, 18 points. That is her average.
Si Bea, advantage siya, mabilis siya. Si Pons. Hindi yung bibiglain natin dito. Unang-una, malaki na to. Tapos bibiglain pa, dahan-dahan lang. Gitna natin yung receive. Gitna 1, gitna 1. Ha? Execute tayo kasi kung hindi tayo makaka-execute ng maganda, talagang hindi natin mapapalo yan. Ha? Okay?
Go, girls! All in! Creamline!
Creamline calling a timeout. Creamline's biggest lead in this third set was 3. Now cut down to 1. (16) will be serving 17. And Calf will do the honors. Sent back. Oh. Everybody's okay. Momentarily there, Erica Santos looked like she went down with an injury, but she recovered just in time.
He is kind of limping right now.
Looks like she rolled the ankle a little bit. Doesn't want to come out of the game.
Yep.
Says she's okay. Bernadette Pons apologizes for that collision. 18 serving 16. Sav is getting ready. She knows she's going to be getting that ball. Galanza with some great digs also in this match. Rado again saving that play. Bernadette with the approach. Calf back to Savvy. Ooh. Somebody scraped the net, and it is BDL. Herbert Matematico, our down referee, seeing that one. On the way down. There. On the press.
But wow, Ella De Jesus was behind that hit.
17-18. Yun yung sinasabi mo, Buelo.
Oh, nice out of system set.
Yep. Overpass. And Negrito does something with it. On 2.
Already saw and anticipated the flight of that ball. Easy clawing it there on top of the net, getting the point.
So they maintain a 2-point distance here. 19 serving 17. Savvy wherever she is on the court, always receiving. Gemma. Arado solid on the dig. Savvy the push from behind. Out of system again. The net not helping Michelle Gumabao's cause. Smacking that ball out to the stands. Double sub coming in for Creamline. Sa kabila naman, Sheila Kiseo will come in for Del Palomata. This is probably to serve and sweep.
Substitutions for Creamline. Number 7, Volleyball out. Number 20, Nothing Galanza in. Number 1, Negrito out. Number 18, Thomas Carlos in.
So 18 serving 19, a tight and hotly contested third set. Love that both teams have come out to play today, Z.
Oh, yes, definitely. Again, always meeting the high standards that they've already set in this conference.
And I'm sure the fans appreciate it too.
I mean, look at the crowd tonight.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of them know that semifinals cast is complete already.
Yeah, yeah.
But here we are at 19 all, 1 set apiece. Oh, that was in. Gemma.
Gemma just muscling her way through that swing.
You know, interesting here. You talk about swing mechanics, diba, Z, of all the attackers. Kat Arado once told me that one of the toughest for her to read is Gemma because she hides her wrist behind her head prior to the spank.
I mean, if we can catch another slow-mo replay of Gemma Galanza, try to notice where her elbow is,
Then the wrist comes.
where the wrist goes with what kind of execution. If it goes down the line, there's a certain way. If it goes cross-board, there's also a certain way. Wind up pa lang yun, iba pa yung follow-through.
Yes. So I remember it so well. She told me that many, many years ago, and I never forgot that because every time I started to watch Gemma, really,
Yun yung tinitingnan mo.
tinitiklop niya talaga yung kamay sa likod ng ulo niya, which makes it hard to read. Tots gets it back, but it's too tight. PLDT with a chance to go for the lead. They go to Ceballos, and she does the right thing. 8 points for her, and Creamline will sue for time.
Receive na ulit tayo. Wala mo nang iikot. Doon ka lang. Kukuha lang ng gitna si Mape. Ha? Pero yung gitna, manghingi ng bola. Okay? O, isa lang yun.
Let's go! Let's go! 1 point now! Let's go! Okay!
Go, energy go! Olin, Creamline!
So, first set, Creamline lost the lead to PLDT 18-17. Coach Sherwin calls a timeout. They unleash a 5-1 run for separation to finish off the set. Let's see how they will respond here. At this juncture, they lose the lead 20-21. PLDT ahead. Sherwin calling a timeout. See how they respond, or will PLDT continue its momentum? Back to Tots. Cat was there, but could not keep it in play.
Tied at 21. I mean, if you need a point, who else will you go to?
Now, that who will go back to the bench together with Mafe. Tots will go. Mitch is back. Kyle Negrito is back. 21 all. Sav safe on the receive. Ceballos again!
Oh,
They're going to challenge that. Happened right in front of us. See, did you see it? Is it too fast?
it was right behind our monitors, Boom. But I wanted to talk about Fiola Ceballos because since we were talking about, you know, how Kat said, hirap pasahin nung kay Gemma. Fiola also, it's pretty much the same. And
kasi nakailalim naman siya.
Correct. The way also her hits are mostly executed, it's usually check ball.
Yes.
As well. So, you know, ito yung mga dating sinasabi namin, kesa blockin ko, depensa na lang natin sa floor.
And now this lead. The challenge here, was it a ball-in, ball-out challenge? Yung, by the way, yung floor touch kanina, umamin na.
Yeah, yeah.
So binigay yung point. So, we are at 22-21. If this is an unsuccessful challenge, PLDT will have a 2-point lead, and it is an unsuccessful challenge. Quick and painless in that challenge. Down 2. Can PLDT finish them off?
It was a hard angle for the coaching staff to ultimately tell. And again, nothing to lose as we are at the tail end of set number 3.
Tsaka minsan, pang-halt ng momentum din yung challenge na yun, Z. And get back a little bit of it as Gemma Galanza does there. Let's look at this replay. Let's look at that mechanic.
Full swing.
Tago sa likod.
Yep.
Very different. Sav gets it back. Goes for the angle. Counter-attack here by Bernadette Pons. PLDT in transition. Samonte scores off the bench. First point.
I thought that set was a little too tight, but wait for Jules Samonte to commit to that swing and finding Bernadette Pons' left hand.
Some grit on her face too to give them set point. 2 of them. Gemma receiving. Bangs with the left hand. And Palomata gives PLDT set number 3.
Again, Del Palomata, one-on-one there. Rhea de Bocalangan has that luxury to choose 3 spikers. But Del finding that seam on her right.
So we go to a 4th, yes. With PLDT ahead 2 sets to 1.
You're still watching the match between the Creamline Cool Smashers and the PLDT High Speed Hitters here live at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. Set number 3 won by your PLDT High Speed Hitters, who seems like to be on a roll. As they also won set number 2. So far, they got momentum on their sides. Savvy Davison, just a force from the back row and in front. A lot of girls on the side of the high-speed hitters have been stepping up. Talking about Erica Santos, last-minute addition as well. Jules Samonte with Rhea de Mocolangan, Sheila Caseo also as their service specialist have been working pretty well. And on your screens, Del Palomata sealing the deal for set number 3 as we look at the scoring statistics here. Attack points, PLDT got a lead 2 points up from Creamline's 15 attack points. No blocks recorded from either of the teams. Aces 1 apiece, and the errors not so far from each of their squads. Tight set number 3, but still on the side of the high-speed hitters.
So here we go. Creamline and PLDT. Boom Gonzalez here, Basho, Kyla Castillo on the late night show here in the PVL.
Late edition.
Watching us on One Sports, Pilipinas Live app, and on RPTV. Say good evening to everyone following the PVL, and especially here, of course, the Phil Sports Arena. Fourth set. PLDT out of the semifinals, but looking for a big win. Wow, Coach Sherwin making the change here in the fourth. You tell me he doesn't want to win. He puts Tots Carlos.
And Eliza back in.
And Eliza Valdez back in. Eliza with dig. Savvy. Identifying the open spot. Did she overcook it? There'll be a block touch challenge actually here.
She was really trying to hit high there, but I think it was Pangs who I heard who said outside because it went over her. And you know, chances are these blockers would have that sense of what height goes out of bounds. But Pangs was saying, wala talaga, promise.
Walang green card dito. Wala talaga eh. According to her.
Here we go.
Mataas nga.
It's a little too high on that hit.
Ooh. That's why no need for a green card for her. For that sequence. Kasi alam niya wala. One-zero Creamline. Thoughts starting. Eliza back in the fray. Arado might have overpassed that a little bit. Valdez retracts. Arado again. 2-0 for Creamline.
And Kat and Fiola got a touch on that one.
Galanza leading Creamline with 11. She averages 10. Davison with 19. She averages 18.
Gemma getting only 7 points in their last outing. But, I mean, look at her other teammates. 21, 9,
Exactly.
2 11s. Talaga well-distributed ang puntos for the Cool Smashers. And again, you really just have to play your role as best as you can. If you're going to be the support piece of that game day, just like Gemma Galanza in that last outing, and this time taking the driver's seat.
Looks like Tots is thinking, teka, baka bumaba yung average ko ah.
Hapulin ko lang.
Hapulin ko na konti.
Number 1 in scoring, if I'm not mistaken.
Davison, high up on that one. 21 points for Davison, but she got ample support today. 11 from Santos, 9 from Ceballos, 6 from Baron, 5 from Palomata. Not done yet, of course. Ooh, what happened there? I think there's a miscommunication. Kim Fajardo stopped her serving motion. So an error and a point will go to Creamline. Has that ever happened to you, partner?
I mean, we've seen a couple of ladies also trying to serve even without the whistle yet.
Right.
So,
But ikaw, personally, do you ever remember you calling a violation for that?
Hirap eh. Pag jump serve kasi
Jump serve ka nga.
daming ORS.
I know. But you did abandon the jump serve for a while,
bit,
right? Remember? I remember that.
Nakakapagod. Yun lang yun. Practical na tayo.
And then you went back to it also.
Yes.
3 serving 4. Eliza Arado taking that one. Reverse, that was a tough set by Fajardo to Santos. Let's bring in Kyla Castillo right now.
Thank you so much, Boom. Del Palomata described her journey this conference as challenging. On a personal level, she believes that she hasn't been able to really show what she can do on the court. And so in this final game against the defending champs, she vowed to give her 100%. But you know what, Women Z, the defending champs isn't the biggest challenge for Del. Rather, it's herself. Ibinahagi niya sa akin kanina kung paano naging struggle sa kanya this contest ang kanyang inner thoughts and personal inhibitions. Kaya naman moving forward, she wants to be more mindful with her thoughts and intentional with herself here. She knows how much this affects her game. Nevertheless, it has been a fun-filled conference for Del and the rest of the high-speed hitters. They're nothing but thankful to their fans. That's why they're determined to put on a show tonight. At tangi lang nilang hiling, manatili sana sila hanggang sa dumating ang panahon na pabogin sa kanila. This report is brought to you by the Philippines Live app. Download and subscribe now for only 149 pesos. So back to you.
Actually, Kyla, partly also, in addition to what you said, partly Del was not able to practice with the team at the start of the conference, did not get to play a couple of games because of her duties for the military, obviously. And so it was a slow start for her, di makapag-practice, as you know.
Yes, it's hard.
Hindi naman pwedeng basta-basta ka lang pumasok ng ganun, ano? Even if you're ultra-talented.
Definitely, again, at the end of the day, it's a team sport. You gotta know the system, you gotta know the rhythm.
And Del Palomata on cue with the service ace of Kyla Atienza's arms. Kyla looked very tentative in that one.
Yep, she thought twice on that one.
Let's also kind of explain that, Z, as we are here at 6-all, make that 7-6 Creamline. If you're not training with your team, especially now professional sport, and even if you're a star player, you just cannot come in like that, right? You have to at least have a little training time with your team.
Definitely, especially again, at this level, especially the competitiveness level of this conference alone, you know, you have it's measured in inches, minutes, height, length. So you know.
And in the case of Del, wala naman siya injury, wala lang siya sakit, but you cannot just integrate yourself like that if you've lost that much training time. As this block by Ceballos on Negrito gets them a point here. 7-all. Overpass again. The set to Ceballos. Oh, she saw that one. And they take over the lead right at the technical timeout. Well, Ziervasha was explaining that volleyball is a game of inches. These two teams not giving an inch to each other. Not wanting to win every single point here, both of them. 8-7 PLDT, 2-1 PLDT. Santos will do the honors for this rally. Oh, nobody taking that one, even with the delay of that net. Nagulat.
I mean, also, if you're waiting or anticipating a Tots Carlos hit, you're waiting for that solid hit.
But you see, no? Kita mo, pwede pang puntahan, ano? But yeah, nasira yung timing nila. Ceballos gets it back. How about her? 12 points in this match.
Big game for Fiola Ceballos.
Good game indeed.
Yeah. Everybody, why she is indeed deserving of that starting spot.
And she averages only 4.9 in this conference. She has now more than doubled that one today. Bangs on the run. So effective.
It's, again, game of inches, and as much as you try and practice blocking for a running attack, yung running attack natin, iba-iba rin yung variations niya. There's a short, there's a long, also the speed varies as well.
Dot's got a hand on it. So did Kyle. Majoy unable to put it away. Dots recovers in time. And Creamline still gets the point. Kat Arado looks like she's cramping up. Kat Arado has been working hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no question about it.
Seems like their PT is holding on to
The calf? Yeah.
And usually, just like what Don Makandili Katindig shared with me, usually their spots, their liberos, they use their legs to push off.
Push, yes.
So,
That's
Yep.
yun yung kanilang pang ano
double time yung
Oo.
calves mo talaga. If you're always trying to jump and get
Oh,
to the
no.
ball as quick as possible. Seems like she's very much in pain. You got bottles of
yeah.
hydration here being passed around as well.
Yeah, and look, well, again, it looks like it's cramps, and let's hope it is really just cramps.
Yeah, nothing more.
14 excellent digs today. Seems like she's had more than that. Kat Arado has been spectacular today. The Creamline players also checking on her, as she will hobble to the bench.
Okay, good to see her walk it off as she joined the rest of her squad.
Oh, what a warrior. And I know that's,
Literally
I'm not
a
saying,
warrior.
that because she's from UE, but she's simply a warrior. So 10-9 is our score. Viray will come in for the first time for Arado. How will this affect PLDT? I think this will be an immense effect for PLDT. Sometimes you overlook the value and the contributions of our outstanding liberos. But I think in a match like this, where you have such great spikers as Tots and Aliza and Gemma, Kat Arado's value goes up. Aliza says mine. Tots gets it through the block. And what a run here by Creamline. 4-0. Coach Round calls time.
Hindi naman given eh, mabigat talaga eh. Pasahan nyo lang na maayos para maangat yung game. Pag nagbalikan, kahit maiwan si Ibilis na talaga yung dikit. Makabot tayo. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Hey, PLDT!
I have a very serious question, partner. Have you ever seen or encountered Coach Round without his pad?
Nung bumisita siya sa starting lineup, walang iPad nun. Sabi ko nga sa kanya, wow, how can you focus on that? But also, you know, nagkwento din siya how his coaching journey started. He really started as one of the guys for the VIS, the statisticians
He's
talaga.
very technical, yes,
Correct.
yes.
So I feel like, you know, habit na yan na as much as he's head coach,
Right.
he's used to making sure he gets his own numbers
Right,
and
correct.
interpretations.
That's
of the
his
game.
style, right?
Yeah.
Piston play by Creamline. Look perfect there. Look at this. 1, 2.
Yep.
Niloloko ko yan si Coach Round. I-Instagram ka lang dyan. Kunwari, busy ka.
Ikot ka dyan.
Oo. He's checking his social media. He's going on TikTok. This run continues. 14 points for Galanza. And we are now at a 6-0 spurt.
Also looking at Catarado on the sidelines, making sure she gets hydration, she gets potassium, and some ice pack as well, because it's getting pretty hot literally in the arena.
Now the arena, Metro Manila, or in the Philippines, we have been hitting close to 50. So whether you're an athlete or a player or not, stay hydrated, please. These days. 14-10. Back to Eliza. Broken play again. Savvy just sends it to the other side. Negrito. Back to Pangs. This is where Creamline is extremely dangerous. When they're rolling like this, when the fans are getting into it.
Oh, yes.
At ikaw yung kalaban, ramdam na ramdam mo yung rally.
But look at them, they're also just trying to keep it simple. Textbook play, pasa ko, set ko. It's not even a place anymore.
Textbook sa kanila.
Yeah, yes.
And they're still keeping balls alive. Jules gets one. Gemma quick to the second ball. Savvy will get this one.
Oh, wow.
Panaga with a dig. Oh, what a block there by Samonte on her ate, Eliza Valdez.
Yun pa naman yung masarap paluin if you see your teammate. Look at that big, solid dig by Paz Panaga and a perfect control, giving it to Kyle Negrito for the set. But just a solid wall for Jules Samonte getting that block kill.
That breaks the run. It stops at 7-0.
Wow, huge run in favor of the Cool Smashers.
Might be the telling run here in this set, actually. Let's see if PLDT can make one of their own. Serving 15 off the bench. Jules Samonte. Catarado still being attended to. Galanza with a pass. Chance to counter here for PLDT. D-Mac goes to Savvy. Savvy pulls.
Savvy Davison making sure they make it a 3-0 run. Look at that wind up. Woo! And that follow through.
Still smoke on that ball, partner.
Avoiding the blockers, avoiding the floor defenders.
Yeah, 24 points.
Wow.
Tiwala dun sa ano, kung nawala ng receive, tiwala din sa papalo. Suporta lang tayo sa cover. Then, tsaka tayo bumawi. Pero ngayon, magsiserve sila, magko-combination tayo. Yun ang ano, isipin natin. Ha? Let's go, let's go!
All in, Creamline!
We got this!
Running out of space for Savvy Davison's numbers here. 21 attacks, 1 block, 1 ace for that girl. Samonte serving 13-15. They wanted a combination play. They got a perfect one with Tots Carlos on the right pin. Eliza was ready to snake in. And another effective timeout by Coach Sherwin. Back inside a packed-filled sports arena on Thursday night, witnessing a hotly contested matchup between the Creamline Cool Smashers and the PLDT High Speed Hitters. They also saw a very entertaining first game where Cherry Tigo won in 5 sets against the Gallery's High Risers, which effectively pulls them into the semifinals with Chocomucho, Creamline, and Petrogas, and effectively eliminating PLDT from semifinal contention, but they are not playing like it.
No, again, this is a battle for pride. I mean, if the Galleries won in 4 or 3 sets, this is actually a do-or-die game.
For PLDT, all right.
Yep. And if I was one of the players of PLDT, I'm coming in hot for today's match.
Regardless.
Regardless, exactly.
Lai getting that one on their combination play. 5 points for Liza Valdez. They do it so many times, but it was always hard to check.
Yes.
And what makes it hard, partner?
I mean, again, you have 3 hitters in front. For us blockers also, you gotta think like kanino ba most likely pupunta yung bola na to. You also have to read for every service that you make. You try to see where the hitters, yung taong babantayan mo, kung saan siya nakapwesto, to make sure na ma-anticipate mo kung anong play yung i-execute nila. So, a lot of things you have to consider.
And you have to make that decision in split seconds.
Exactly.
Like this one.
Exactly.
Another one. Galanza unleashes a bomb for her 15th point rather.
See, as much as you see that Gemma is staying in that left side of the court, you don't know if she's going for a 2 or a 1. Erica Santos not able to read that set. Kasi kahit naman ako, boom.
Yeah.
I can't tell where Kyle was gonna set it to Gemma there.
PLDT not giving the set away though. 16 serving 18. Cepalios, 12 points tonight. Make that 13 points tonight. Valdez with a perfect pass. Good reaction by Viray. Negrito to Panaga. And Viray couldn't get to it.
Pams Panaga just making sure she gets up on every set.
11 points for her.
Kailangan masipag lang talaga pasok ng pasok, boom.
Yep.
You gotta show your setter that you're always ready despite it being an in-system or out-of-system pass.
Chance to counter here. Pitik kay Tots. Viray misjudging it because of the deflection.
I mean, look at the variety of the hits of Tots Carlos, the points she's made.
Look at that.
Yeah, calculado.
That's not even a tip, diba? It's not even a tip.
It's like a slice.
Yeah, an off-speed slice off the palm of her hand. (17-20). PLDT not out of it yet though. Kat Arado is back, partner. Well, they treated that calf that's stiffened up. Let's see how Kat will be. Thoughts on the left side this time. Block out. Humahabol na si Tots.
Definitely.
Remember, I was telling you earlier, parang teka, hinihila niyo yung average kung pababa. Ito, habol.
Usually the 20-point mark.
11
Let
points.
me catch up.
Yeah, 11 points for her. 18 is the average. Savvy gets it back. This one off the rebound. Too strong.
Stopping that momentum led by Tots Carlos.
Only 3 points.
Yeah, still in the match.
Yep. Very competitive match between these two teams. Majoy Serves it up. Lai gets it back. Classic.
I was gonna say, Bo, I mean, chances are we hit the 20th point mark. Bigay mo kay Eliza, can really rely on her to make those crucial points.
Spots that she's targeting. Just open.
Now serving for the Cool Smashers, Rose Vargas.
Another former FEU stalwart. Rose Vargas.
Who can really pack us
Yep.
a punch to
Yep,
a
yeah.
spike.
Which feels like a punch, I'm sure.
True, true.
Oh! Block touch ba? Palumata says no.
It looks like there's a little too much loop on that one.
Yeah. But they're gonna challenge it anyway.
Creamline for block touch.
They're up 4 as of the moment. That Arado telling Creamline, she swears. Wala.
Nakita ko with my own 2 eyes.
There's maybe something wrong with my calf, not with my eyes. Palumata was the one in front of Tots Carlos for that block touch challenge, or for that block sequence. So let's see, crucial point. And you were right, partner. As tall and as long as Palumata was, that did not hit the ball. Her fingertips did not reach. So that means this lead is down to 3.
Yep. Got a full front row for the high-speed hitters now that Kim Fajardo's on the service line.
That hits the antenna.
Just trying to go for that seam.
Yep. Down 2. Also out.
Oh, wow.
White.
Here we go.
3-0 run. Points was the biggest lead, partner. PLDT not going away.
Tiwala din sa set, tiwala sa power. Bea, dito ka na, Bea. Si Eliza na dito. Ito lang na naman yan. Ha? Touch ko na, Mikot.
Okay,
Si, para si Eliza nandito lang.
Okay.
Yung wala na receive, nakahanda ka na dito.
Hey.
Pag nasa kabila, relax lang tayo. Relax lang tayo sa kabila.
Good passing. Yes. Yeah. Alright.
Ready?
Energy! Let's go! All in! Creamline!
Happy!
PLDT currently on a 3-0 run.
Big run here, especially tail end of set number 3.
That's why Coach Sherwin had to call another timeout. And Fajardo has been in that service area for quite a while now. Eliza will get this one. Off the rebound, deflected, Arado to Santos, and we're tied! The value of Kat Arado.
I was gonna say, Bo, I was trying to compare it to how Tots Carlos's presence changed things for the Cool Smashers in set number 1. Seems like it's the same story here for the high-speed hitters.
Valdez, set back. Carlos, set back. A chance to counter for PLDT. Palumata, unable to put it away. Valdez. Davison.
Wow.
Davison again. What a rally. Fajardo back to Savvy, who puts it away.
Savvy Davison just wants to get a touch on that ball. Once again, third time's the charm, making sure out of all the attempts, and look at that chase down by Kim Fajardo.
What a tough pass.
What an out-of-system set.
And she continues to serve. 23-22. And a chance for PLDT. Palomata just easily tips it over. Arado was there again. Davison. Kinapos. Are they going to challenge this? Manolo Refuria will bring up the card.
I think they should just challenge it at this point. Nothing to lose here.
And to break some momentum here.
Exactly.
Parang kinapos na si Davison doon sa second jump.
I mean, how many attempts did she get in that last rally alone?
I can't tell you. Well, I can tell you she has 27 points on 25 attacks. She had 29 in that last game against Signal. And the PLDT fans outnumbered here at the Phil Sports Arena, making some noise here. What a game.
What a game.
Into the night.
Deep into the night.
And if you're a competitor, you're going to love this. Now.
Ooh! Oh, that was so close. So close.
Not over. Both the ball and the set. Not over. 23 all.
Got Tots Carlos in the back row. Let's see if PLDT can capitalize this, but MG is in front to block Savvy Davison.
An expensive service arrow for Tots Carlos. That is her first. Match point, PLDT. Davison is behind and will serve. Safe serve. Valdez, Arado, Fajardo, Ceballos. Tots gets it back. Arado easily takes that. Palomata is challenged. Sa kabila din nila, Santos. Valdez will go for it. Oh! Arado coolly takes that one. Long rally alert. And it goes to the hands of Del Palomata.
Tots Carlos asking for that ball, wanting to redeem herself with that expensive service error she just made. But look at the hustle of the floor defenders of the Cool Smashers.
And it looked like it hurt Del Palomata's thumb too. Must have hit it wrong. She's grimacing in pain right now as Santos gets the point back. Set point, make that match point number 2. Palomata will go to serve, still checking on that thumb.
Yeah.
Santos with a cold-blooded swing, her 14th point of the match, partner.
Santos also having a lot of variation behind her swing, this time going cross-court.
Gemma gets it back and puts it away.
Easy, simple, effective. Gemma Galanza on that outside hit.
No betting, huh? No betting.
Correct. I mean, look at the delight of the fans enjoying their time here, boo.
No such thing for these two
Silang
teams.
panalo.
Yep. Who's going to hold their nerve here? Savvy, first ball. Combination play! What a time to pull it out for Kim Fajardo.
You're right, Boom. I mean, that's really tough, especially, you know, backs against the wall.
But that's what a good first ball can give you, right? Options.
A lot of options. Luxury here for Kim Fajardo.
Third set, third match point, by the way. And that's it! PLDT release strong and wins in 4. Wait a minute.
But wait, there's more.
There's a challenge on the net. Fault net touch. Boy, the adrenaline of that celebration already on the PLDT side.
I mean,
That is-
Catarado was already on the floor.
Yeah, so if they lose this challenge, or if this challenge doesn't go their way, that dump of adrenaline.
Such a roller coaster of emotions, basically.
So was there a net touch on this block? Majoy, Kim. Looks like there isn't. Looks like there isn't. No, there isn't. And PLDT officially ends in a strong, strong manner and breaks that 2-game slide.
Yeah. What a way for them to end this conference.
Yes.
And again, as we were talking about it earlier in the pregame, this battle today is one for pride, and definitely, winning this match means a lot for these high-speed hitters.
Oh, definitely. They had a 5-game winning streak, which brought them at the precipice of a semifinals appearance. They lost the last 2 in heartbreaking fashion, but they bounced back against a champion team who really wanted to win, by the way. Creamline really gave it their all. There's no giving of sets or giving of a game here. PLDT took this one. 4th set, 27-25. 3rd set, 25-22. 2nd set, 14-25. And of course, that first set, which was won by the Cool Smashers, who came from behind also to win that one.
Definitely effort was there on the side of the Cool Smashers, making sure they make the right adjustments at the right time.
Right. What a game. All right, let's send it over to Kyla Castillo for our player of the match.
Thank you so much, Boom. I'm now with our best player of the game, none other than Savvy Davison from the PLDT High Speed Hitters. She garnered a total of 27 points from 25 attacks, 1 block, 1 ace, and 7 digs. She also has 14 excellent receptions. So first of all, congratulations, Savvy. What a way for you guys to end this conference. So first of all, what did it take for you guys to win this match?
I think we came in here with the mindset of, just risk it all. We're going to ball out. This is our, unfortunately our last game of the season, but we did it the best that we could, and I'm so grateful that, we showed up today.
Yes, definitely, Savvy. And you know what? Your team captain, Kat Arado, mentioned earlier that hindi pa dito natatapos. Or in English, this is only the beginning. This is not the end for the PLDT High Speed Hitters. So what can you carry over to the conferences to come with this win?
I think she's right. It's just a start. I mean, every day we grow stronger. Every day we get better. Every day we're working harder. It's that 1%, right? So I'm very proud of that, of the whole team.
Savvy, right now here in the Field Sports Arena, the crowd mirrored every emotions on the court. So what can you say to all of the PLDT High Speed Hitters fans here today?
Thank you guys so much for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hoping in PLDT and keeping your faith.
Okay, do you have anyone else to greet and give thanks to? Go ahead, Savvy.
My dad is here from Canada. My boyfriend, everyone that supported us. Again, the fans, you guys are our backbone. Thank you so much.
There you have it, Savvy Davison, our best player of the game for this match. Once again, the PLDT High Speed Hitters, what a way to end your campaign, guys. Now back to you, Women Z.
Thank you very much, Kyla. Congratulations, Savvy. 14 excellent receptions, 7 digs, the 27 points. That's almost mirroring the last game where they lost in 4 sets. So after this exciting matchup, where do our teams place, partner?
I mean, look at the numbers here, Boom. They're actually tied 8-4. But again, that point, that 1 point that they lack to actually tie and maybe have a playoff to get into the semifinals.
Right.
Overall, what a tight conference this is.
What a great finish, as they said. A positive finish. And you were right. They wanted it from the start, even before the game. They wanted to win, regardless of what happened to the Cherry Tigo match.
Exactly.
And they carried that attitude all throughout. All right. Saturday will be the game in Pasig here. Also at the Phil Sports Arena, we have a triple header with the Signal HD Spikers. All teams that want to finish their season correctly with the right foot. Capital One, Nextlet Chameleons with Petrogas, who are safely in the semifinals, and the Akari Chargers and the Strong Group Athletics will finish us off on Saturday here at the Phil Sports Arena. What a day it has been.
What a day.
And Cherry Tigo winning in 5 sets and making the semifinals by winning 2 sets in that game against the Galleries High Risers, while PLDT ends this match with a 9-3 run and finishes off Creamline in 4. For Kyla Castillo, Zia Hervasio, I'm Boom Gonzalez. Thank you very much, and we'll see you for more of the 2024 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference.